What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Chivalry 2 Wrestling Entertainment Series. We currently have...
Ascandir is under attack.
Oh, let me get out of here. 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 Hold on. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get into position. I'm slacking. I'm slacking. I'm slacking. I apologize. And Harold Longbottom already. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Welcome back to the series, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting right into it. I mentioned before, well, if you've been paying attention, we have Agatha 3-0 in the series. 2 wins against the Masons. 1 win against the Tenosians. The Tenosians are 0-1 in the series right now, in the league right now. The Masons are 0-2 in the league right now. And like I mentioned before, we do have a match between the Tenosians and the Masons. Both 0-win teams in the beginning of the season, and we're gonna see who wants it more today. We're gonna see who wants it more today. Who is that? Who is beating him up? Is that Band of Idiots? I can't tell. It might not be. I don't think he's in this game. But regardless, today is the day that we're gonna see who wants it more, who wants to win more, who wants to gain some momentum for this season. What is going on here? What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Who was that? Who is this? Who is this guy? And what is he smoking? Oh, it's Billy Teabags. Well, that explains it. Well, that explains it, doesn't it? Let's go to free cam. And you know, that also is a part of being in the Masons, right? Like we mentioned before with the characteristics for most of the Masons, they tend to be some form of berserker. You know, I call them, I liken them in comparison to the World Eaters in Warhammer 40k. If you don't know who they are, well, just look them up. You'll figure out very quickly who they are. And you will see why I compare the Masons to them so much. But right now, this is our series. And the Masons have already pushed to the middle of the bridge. They basically have this side, so we might as well get a look at what the Tenosians are doing. Looking very scarce. Very sparse over here, very scarce in number. But maybe that's because they're on the front line fighting. Some of them were, anyway. I don't know about the rest. They're trying to do something. I don't know where these numbers are that they supposedly have, but they say that they're there, so let's just get a good look at it. You know, historically, the Masons versus the Tenosians, it's really typically hard to say who will win. I myself cannot typically make predictions on who I think will win. But historically, these are typically 50-50s. Every now and then the Tenosians will get more aggressive and they will show the Masons why they shouldn't test them. And on other occasions, the Masons just absolutely steamroll, as they are doing right now. I don't know if the Tenosians' tactics will be enough. I don't know if everybody from Tenosia showed up to work today. It doesn't look like it. We got a couple people just standing still. You know, somebody finally woke up. We got one that finally woke up. One still asleep. Oh, one more asleep. And now the ballista belongs to the Masons. And it will only get worse from here. And That is what I mean when I say that. It will only get worse from here because now, you see, the Agathians, they know how to, they typically have a formula for dealing with the Masons. The issue with the Tenosians, and the Agathians know this, is that you can't fight the Masons the same way the Masons fight you. You have to go at them a different way. You can't just try to steamroll them. It's typically not gonna happen. Ooh, the arrows. Ooh, they're firing the arrows. Some of them hit, some of them did hit. But it won't, I don't think this is gonna be enough to stop them either, because the thing with the Masons are they continuously push forward all the time. Unrelenting, overwhelming assault force. You just can't, and as you look at that, the arrows firing meant absolutely nothing to them. Spearheaded right through the front gate. Right through the front gate. I mean, do we even have a gate? Do we even have a gate? Do we even have a force defending the gate? Because look at this. Look at this. The Tenosians have got to get tougher. I don't know. Oh. And they just jumped him in the chariot. I saw that from a distance. Oh my goodness. I don't know if he deserved that. I don't know if he deserved that. Ooh, and that is not surprising. How that just happened just is not surprising to me. And you heard him. You heard the voice. You heard the voice line. Tear the archers apart. Masons absolutely hate archers. Ooh, very aggressive. You hear that? They hate archers. And they're gone. They even hate their own archers. They don't care. They hate their own archers. Uh-oh, let's see it. Uh-oh, that Tenosian is doing work. That Tenosian is doing work. Let's see it. Oh my God. Who is this archer? McGravy. Crazy aim. You gotta put it away though. You gotta put it away and you gotta get out of there. You gotta reposition. Because you know how the Masons feel about archers. You know how they feel about archers. You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out. I think somebody's stalking them though. You saw them on the side. I think somebody's stalking them though. I don't know if he's still here. But we gotta get back to the action. Who we got here? Ooh. Who we got? Uh-oh. And Howard. Ooh. And how are you? I don't think he's doing very good right now. And how are you? I don't think he's doing very good. Uh-oh. Here we go. Fighting. Here we go. Who was that? Bane of Idiots. I thought so. And he's down. He is down. See, the Tenosians, I think they're finally starting to get it, but it might be too late. I think they're finally starting to get why the Agathians have been so successful against the Masons. But it may be a little too late. I think it might be a little too late, but this is a very strong defensive point for them. They have to hold them here because this is one of the hardest things for them to get. But the numbers, man, they have pushed the Tenosians back so far. But the fire though, the fire. See that, and that's why it's so hard to get it, because that fire. But it doesn't matter because they have them pushed up so far. The overwhelming force of the Masons have them pushed up so far into their own spawn that it is very much looking like they're going to sweep this. The Masons just have so much momentum right now. And and there it is. There, and timber. And it's gone. And it is gone. And now you see. Now you start to see the beginning of the end. And they're laughing at him. It's getting disrespectful. It's getting bad. What does he have in his hand? A giant watermelon? Where did he even get this thing from? Where did he get this from? Sorry about that. What? You know, the things you see in Chivalry 2 is just... Where did he even... Anyway. Anyway, back to the action. Oh, man, the things you see in Chivalry 2, the things that you see that you would not expect to see. Where is he at? Where is he? Is he still here? Does he still have it? Where did he get the watermelon from? Where is he even at? Where did he go with the watermelon? He probably threw it at somebody already. I have no idea. But this point right here, if you're Tenosia and you let them get this far, this point right here is essentially just a given. Stopping them from getting this and destroying your artifacts, or at least that's what they call them in this series, in this game. Letting them get here is basically, you might as well just back up. You might as well just, you're really just trying to slow them down the best you can to try to set yourself up for that. You need the most, well, not the most, but you have to try to take away the most amount of time from them, because they're going to get this. I will be very surprised if they are able to keep them from getting this. But I said in the beginning of this series, in the beginning of this video, we're gonna see who wants it more. The Masons and the Tenosians are both 0-0 right now in the season. They are 0-0 in the season. And what did I tell you? What did I tell you? If you let them get here, they basically got that. Defending that is virtually impossible. I mean, there's basically no way to defend that, especially against the Masons and how they fight. They will overwhelm you at some point, unless you, they have to learn at some point that their strategies are not going to work. And they have to adjust. They have to adjust, man, because look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect example. Look at that. Perfect example. They just completely bum rushed them. Completely bum rushed. You have to stop them here. See, you have to do that. You have to do what the Agathians do. Otherwise, this entire library will go up in smoke in a matter of minutes. And it will not take them very long to do so. Look at that. They already have a presence over here on this side. They've already taken the high ground, essentially, from you on this side. And they're burning up everything. They're taking everything that they can get their hands on. Candles, candle holders. I mean, you can try to do your best with the water that you have, but you don't have enough water to stop them. And it looks like they're starting to push through the very the very beginning, the very, like, main gate. They're starting to push through the wide opening right here. They got a guy right here. Maybe he's trying to catch somebody slipping. I don't know what this guy's gonna do, but got him. Did they? Yeah, now they got him. But I hear a lot of bookshelves. I'm hearing a lot of bookshelves getting set up. And there we go. I told you, they take candle holders and everything. Whatever they can get their hands on. Whatever they can get their hands on, they're taking it. And this is over. I think this is over. I think they have just absolutely crushed the will of the Tenosians, because if they haven't, then they are just absolutely steamrolling right now. The Masons are just, oh, wait a minute. See, you know, there's real glimpses there. There's real glimpses there of greatness from the Tenosians, but you know, let's not count them out just yet. But it's not, with the amount of smoke I'm seeing in here, this typically means that every single one of them, oh, wait a minute, they still have two. They still have two right there that haven't been set on fire, but I just heard more getting set on fire, and I just heard two more getting set on fire. They have, what, 4? It's looking as though they have 4. Maybe not for long. I thought I heard another one. They're moving. They're moving. And they're moving. They're still moving. This is in the back line. Oh no. They have no more water either. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Oh my goodness. Okay, good. They threw water. They threw water immediately. Well, I don't know about this one. This one might be gone. But this one still has a chance. Just a little charred. They're keeping the ones back here. They're trying their best back here. They're trying their best. They're fighting. They haven't, you know what? I take that back. They have not broken the will of the Tenosians. The Tenosians are still trying to fight. They're still doing their best. They're still doing their best. Ooh, what was that? Oh, man. Are you guys serious? Okay, well, they finished them off in the end. But somebody has to pick up the water and help. They got to help out more. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. It's so over. It's so over. It's over. It's over. They're all on fire. Well, except for probably this one, but it's... Yeah, just this one. I think this is the only one left. Yeah, because all the ones over here, yeah, it's over. It's over. It's basically over. Let's see. Let's see. Can they do it? Can they do it? It's a lot easier said than done. And it's over. It is over. As I say that, it is over. Well, that does it. There you go. That's your result, ladies and gentlemen. Masons versus the Tenosians. Both were 0 wins at the beginning of this. And now the Masons up 1-0 over the Tenosians. We got Agatha 3-0 in the season. The Masons 1-2 in the season. The Tenosians 0-2 in the season. There you go. There you go so far. That's where we are so far, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'm out.